Thanks for joining. I am making a crown e-warmer. Whew, that first stitch of a row can sometimes be a little bit of a pain in the beauty. Hi, welcome, welcome. I currently am working on a crown ear warmer. This delightful hot pink. How's everyone doing today? Jasmine! This is for you! Can't wait. It's gonna be so cool. Our next market is going to be at Boll Weevil. I had to think, where's it gonna be at? It's gonna be at Boll Weevil, and I'm very excited. I think that we should definitely get celebratory cake or cheesecake afterwards, because if we're gonna be in a place that has a whole bunch of yummy yummies, we should get some of the yummy yummies. I'm currently making this lovely ear warmer. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna look like this, but pink. I think I'm about halfway done with it. So definitely will finish it today without a problem, and probably before I go to do a podcast with the superhero homies. I'll be doing a podcast tonight with the superhero homies and Lauren from Coffee and Lore on YouTube. We're going to be going over our favorite movies, books, basically anything of our favorites that happened in 2024. We're going to be talking about it. And I'm very excited about it because I have some ideas on what I think my favorites are. And then I have some thoughts on ones that definitely were not. But I definitely know that Wicked is going to be on the top of my movie list. I absolutely loved Wicked. It was amazing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We all do that once a year. We try to do a at the end of the year a collab. All of us get together and podcast unite and talk about the things that we liked. So I'm very excited. And I'm going to go to Starbucks beforehand, and I'm also excited about that. It's very hard for me to realize that there is only 2 weeks left in the year. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, a smutty podcast. Yes, that could be fun. Go out over all of the best books that we read this year that were, you know, not necessarily G-rated. Fairy smut is the best. So I've already started working on my event list for next year, and there's a lot of cool things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm very excited for some of the adventures that are going to be had, and Jesse's going to be coming with me on a lot of the adventures, and so that's really cool. Oh my gosh, the smut swimmers. I cannot with you. That's great and awful. Oh my gosh, you're great. So I know starting in January, we have one event in January we're going to be doing right here in Grovetown. It's actually less than a mile away from my house, and that's really cool. We're going to be doing the Augusta Con, and that's going to be awesome. And I think that's the only one really that I have in January, but that's okay because February, it might be the shortest month, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. I think one of the ones that I am the most excited for in February is going to be Con Possible, which Jazzy is coming with me to, and we are very excited about it because it's like a steampunk tea type theme, and it's going to be so fun. We get to drink all the tea, and I'm very excited about that. And I'm probably going to be teaching some workshops. Don't really have a lot of information about that yet, but I'll probably be teaching some workshops there, so that's going to be fun too. It's going to be so dope. I cannot wait. I think in the near future, that's the one I'm most excited for. MimoCon is usually the one that I'm like, that's my year highlight. But Con Possible is definitely the February highlight for me. I think my favorite one in March will probably be Coastal Con. Which is in North Carolina. But February, yeah, it's going to be Con Possible. So this is coming along very well. Look, look. Isn't that pretty? Does Kitty stay in your room watching crochet? Sometimes. He is currently not in here with me right now. When I left the living room, he was loving on Jazzy. And so he's probably either still loving on Jazzy or creating havoc for someone else in the house. A lot of it is new, but I think you're doing really good about navigating it. You're doing a good job, and I'm proud of you. Yeah, Benny is the terror of the house, and he is often about somewhere causing mayhem and ruckus. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. You're doing a good job. I'm proud. So, I'm going to try to start doing lives a couple times a week. I'm on the fence about setting a schedule for it because when I set schedules for things and then I'm unable to maintain that schedule, it makes me feel defeated. But if I don't have a schedule for things, I have a tendency not to do them, which then also makes me feel defeated. And so I'm trying to decide what the correct balance is for that, and maybe having a schedule is the better option. Maybe. And then if I'm unable to do a live on a day, instead of feeling sad, I can just be like, sorry, I'll do one later. But I probably feel sad. Double strand crochet is fun when you're using the same skein of yarn because you have to keep stopping to like pull it off because it doesn't flow very well by itself. So I see a couple new people just popped in. Hi, how you doing? Feel free to post in the comments. I am working on a crown ear warmer. We're gonna decide the day or of the week. Oh, that's cool. Look like I go live on Mondays. That's a good idea. I like that. Then I'm not like boxing myself into a time. That's fair. Might decide to do it that way. Okay. All right, fourth row of the half double camel stitches, and then I get to go on to the points for the crown. I think tonight when I go on the podcast, I would definitely be having water and cough drops with me. Going from very, very cold temperatures and then coming back to Georgia, which is not very cold usually. And going from a place that had no humidity to a place that does have a lot of humidity kind of like messed with me. But that's why it sounded a little weird. But Dragon Steel was definitely amazing, and I very much enjoyed it. We had an amazing time, but Utah is a very weird alien landscape, and it's cold. I think that Dragon Steel was such a well-organized, very relaxed, but yet there's something always to do type of convention. It was very interesting. I hadn't been to a convention that was just basically for one specific thing like that before, and it was amazing. So big huge props to Brandon Sanderson and Dragon Steel because the event was spectacular. Yeah, so one of the things about the end of the year approaching is also New Year's resolutions. So I'm trying to come up with some for the business, and I think that going live is going to be one of them. And I haven't really figured out the rest of them yet, but I think I want to try to have like 2 or 3 really good ones that I can work on. Oh, the stamp treasure hunt. That was the best part. So at Dragon Steel, they had a con game where they gave everybody, when you got your badge, you got a passport. And you would go around the convention, you complete tasks, or you would create like scavenger hunts, like complete those. And as you did, you could go up to the people and have them stamp your passport. And then as you got the pages filled with all of these different stamps, you could turn it in and you could get packs of story cards, which actually are right here, story cards, that you could then turn in your stamps for. And then you get story cards, and there are 3 different stories with 54 cards in each story. On one side, the cards will make a picture. On the other side is story. And then there were 9 Herald cards. It was amazing. I love to collect like things. So in Kingdom Hearts 2, was it Kingdom Hearts 2 or just Kingdom Hearts? I don't remember, but there was a Kingdom Hearts, and you had to collect all these little, the 101 Dalmatians. You had to collect them all, and since then I've just been very much in love with like finding all the little cute things and putting them all in one place. It's just great. And this convention gave me a nice little book to do that for, and then gave me reward cards for it, and that was just awesome. Loved it so much. They had all the vendors, not all the vendors, but a good bit of the vendors in the vendor hall all had their own individualized stamps, and so each stamp was different, and that was really fun. There was a lady there who also crocheted, and so her stamp had a little dragon that was like hugging a D20 and a crochet hook, and it was adorable, and I had a lot of fun collecting all the stamps. I really enjoyed collecting the cards too, but the stamps were probably the highlight for me because they were all different, and I had so much fun with that, and it was great. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm very excited and had a lot of fun with the stamps. And more water. I think for today I'll probably go live for about 30 minutes, and then the next time I go live I'll try to do it for a little bit longer. Hopefully that will give my voice time to recuperate from climate changes. Yeah, so one of the things I want to do in 2025 is I want to start doing more of these. I want to start doing more full-length videos instead of just shorts. And I don't know, maybe like keep a record of all the places that I go and what I make in those places. That could be cool. Oh yeah, crow brain. I love crow brain. I have crow brain for sure. Well, very excited about 2025. I think it's going to be a very fun year, and I look forward to all the adventures that are going to be had in it, and all the cool things I'm going to do and all the people I'm going to see. But I think my voice is giving out, and so I'm probably going to end a little early today. Yeah, I like that. A series called Con Diaries. That would be so fun. That's a good idea. Ooh, you smart, Jazzy. Okay, but thanks for watching. If you had fun and you like my antics, feel free to give the page a like or a follow. Hang around. I will try to be doing this again probably Wednesday. I'm going to try to do it maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. We'll see how that goes. I'm playing that by ear, but we're going to see. I'm going to give it a shot. And yeah, I will see y'all again next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me.